What's going on, guys? You well here, and welcome to Confabulate, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. I'm your host, Yoel Sanchez. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today, guys, we have my good friend here, Lisa Lenti, all the way from Sweden. And I'm super, super, super excited. Thank you, Lisa, for stopping by. I appreciate it.
No worries. It's just fun, but I'm a bit nervous. Really nervous because I don't know how to speak English. It feels like no one's going to understand me, but let's do it.
But you did great. I remember your English has always been good, and we've always helped you. I've always loved your English, but the way you're explaining it to me right now, how it makes sense. How you haven't been speaking a lot of English, so you've been forgetting some words. But this is gonna be fun. I'm really excited. But we're actually gonna start off with Swedish words because I wrote down some words that I remember.
Oh my god! No way. Okay.
And I want you to help me see how I pronounce them. Okay, you ready? The first one is sha. Hello, right?
That's really good. Sha.
Okay.
It's like a cool way of saying hi.
Right.
You don't say that to everyone. It's just like your closest friends and stuff like that.
Next up, I have urmodu.
Yeah. It's hur mår du?
How?
Hur mår du? Hur mår du?
Urmodu.
Yeah.
That's how are you. Okay, we're gonna go downhill from here. Okay. I have Hag ar ungrim.
That's good. It means I'm hungry. Jag är hungrig.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I have Ha en bradag.
Have a good day. Ha en bra dag.
Yes.
That's actually funny. Bra, like bra. It means good in Swedish, but in English it's bra. You know.
Bra. I have Ses imorgon.
Huh? What was that?
I was doing so good.
Yeah.
Ses imorgon.
No, you lost me.
It's see you tomorrow.
Ses imorgon.
That's exactly what I just said.
Oh, you said that's okay. Okay, ses imorgon. Good. Really good. Wow.
Vad you do?
What I'm doing? I am podcasting with you.
I'm doing so good. I have Aidon.
Wait. What did you say it again? Say it again.
Aido.
Aido. It means ouch.
Oh.
Oh, hej då. Oh well.
Oh, haido. Goodbye. Okay, this is a long one, and you're not gonna understand it. So get ready. I have. Okay. Hag bahover guatil badrumet.
I was the one who taught you that, so I remember. It means I need to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Really good. I'm impressed.
I have 3 more.
You still have those words. Makes me happy.
Yeah. I have arsnel.
You just said am nice. You have to say I am nice. Or what did you say?
Oh, I just said arsnel.
Arsnel is nice. Yeah.
I have quinda.
Means hurry up. Quinda.
Hosheten.
What did you say?
Hosheten.
Oh, okay. Hold käften. That was actually kind of good.
Ooh.
Hold käften. Shut up.
I used to tell Brenda that all the time. I'm like, you know what, Brenda? Hosheten.
Oh, that's funny. She's actually the only person that I speak to frequently on Snapchat. Like, we send videos to each other, and that makes me keep up my English.
That's really nice. And the last one is Min Kompis.
My friend.
Yeah.
My friend. Yeah.
So how did I do?
You are my kompis.
Yeah.
Du är min kompis.
How did I do with the words? B mi-
haven't made
a B minus.
B minus.
Okay, we're gonna get started here. My first question I wanted to ask you is you moved to California my senior year. You were a foreign exchange student. I wanted to know, what was that decision like? Why did you choose to go to California and let alone go to North Monterey County High School?
Oh, actually, like I was in, I went with an organization, EF, and the only thing you can wish for is a state. So I wished for California. And my friends, I have 2 friends from Sweden who also went on an exchange year, and they also wished for California. So we thought that we were gonna be in the same school and everything, but instead we got split up. But that's okay. It actually makes me happy that we didn't go to the same school, because that made me grow more as a person, I think, going all alone. And yeah, I don't think I didn't get to choose Monterey, but I'm happy I went there.
Yeah.
Really nice people, nice school.
Yeah. And what was it like for you at first to be at a new school, a new state, with new people? Was it scary at first?
Yes, really, really scary. I didn't even know. Like, I was so bad at English also, like in the beginning, and I didn't understand that much because all of you guys spoke so fast. And especially, I remember Cameron. He spoke so fast. I didn't understand anything in the beginning.
He speaks very fast, so nothing has changed. And do you have any like favorite things about North County that you miss?
Yeah, the high school spirit, I think I miss the most, because the school here in Sweden doesn't really have that. But the university does have like a similar thing, like not a spirit, or what is, I don't know. High school spirit. Yeah. So that's the thing I miss the most: the sports and also the people. Obviously. Yeah. Obviously.
Do you have any things that you didn't really like, or any like least favorite things that you're kind of like, oh, I'm not gonna miss that about that school?
I'm not gonna miss the food.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was not that good.
Because was the food really good in Sweden?
Yes, we get free food, free lunch, and it's always like a vegetarian option and salad and like good food. But I like pizza and stuff like that, but not every day, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. It was pizza every day, and there was the spicy chicken sandwiches every day, and there were salads and stuff. But sometimes you get tired, of eating the same thing every day. And you were in cross country, and I remember being really in shock because you were a great runner, and you just joined the team, and you were already like running with the varsity girls, and you were such a great runner. Were you? Yes, you were a great runner. I remember. Did you enjoy being cross country?
If I enjoyed cross country?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought that was really fun. Actually, I love running. I've always loved to run. So yeah, I liked it. But it was also tough, I guess. Like running at competitions, I've never done that before, so it was a new experience. But it was fun.
Yeah. I like how you say fun. I thought it was torture every time. I did it more to lose weight, to stay in shape, to be with friends.
No.
Never really for fun. But do you have any like favorite races that you ran? Like, oh, that was a fun race.
I actually don't remember the names of the places where we run. Yeah. The only place I remember is Toro Park, but I don't remember the other. Like the race that I liked the most was at a place I don't remember the name of. So it's difficult. But it was like not that many hills. It was kind of flat, and I don't remember. It was fun.
That's good. Did you also do track and field? I can't remember.
I did it for like a week or something. It was not my cup of tea.
Oh, you didn't like it? How come?
Because I don't know actually. I think it was because it was such like we had to wait a lot to do to run. Like we had to do a warm up and then just wait and wait. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it seems like all of you had a lot of fun. But I didn't really. I don't know actually.
Yeah. That was actually, yeah. It's nice that you mentioned that because I never really thought about how, yeah, you do have to wait a lot for your events, and sometimes you miss your events because you're just waiting for so long, and then you miss your event, and then the coaches yell at you, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, it just happens. You were also in band, right?
Yep.
What did you play?
Yep. I play the bells.
Oh.
And yeah, I've never done bells before, or I've never been like in a band, or I think that's an American thing, isn't it?
Band, yeah. Mostly every high school had a marching band, yeah.
Yeah, so, but I liked it. I just thought it was super American, so I wanted to try it.
Were there any other things that came to you when you're like, oh my god, that's super American? Were there any other things like?
Well, I don't know. Maybe that politics, you can't talk about politics because it feels like it's such a big, like it's a lot of tension in it. That is kind of American. I don't know, because in Sweden we can talk about it and no one gets upset if you think in another way than the other person, if you get it. If you want. How I'm speaking. So, I hate my English. It gets me like, I get so annoyed by myself when I don't find the words. But
you're doing really good. You're doing perfect. You're just being really critical. You're doing really good. But about the politics thing, yeah, it's very. Politics have become something where it's very divisive for us. It's like you're either here or here, and if we disagree, it's kind of we have to argue about it. And I feel like politics really divides us, and I feel like it shouldn't really be doing that. It should bring us together, and we could talk about issues and be like, okay, you think this, I think this. We can talk about it. We don't need to argue and bring each other down about it. So that's basically what politics has done. And a lot of people love to talk about politics. I'm not one of those. I'm like, no, because it's not gonna end well. So I like that you mentioned that.
That's how it feels, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if that's a typical "that's so American." But if I thought about something at the high school, I think once again the food is super American because it's so much. I don't know, pizza, hamburgers. But at the same time, it was a lot of Mexico in the school. I actually love Mexican food after I were in the US. I was telling all of my friends, like, Mexican food is so good.
Yes. Mexican food everywhere. I also wanted to ask you, because I know you're a great singer. And yes, and you don't really post videos or showcase it a lot, but I know that you're a great singer because I've heard you sing a couple times, like to yourself, and you were harmonizing with friends or family. So, how long has singing been a part of your life, or is it just more like of a fun thing?
I don't know. I went to, I don't know what it's called in English, but like a musician class, music class.
Yeah.
And it's like from when I was 10 years old, I started to go in a music class. It's like it's very different in Sweden when you go to school because you have one class the entire time. So when you go to math, it's the same class. When you go to English class, the same people that you hang around with. And I went with a music class. So all the time, when I went to school, we had music once a day with each other. It's hard to explain, but I've always had music with me, and my brothers play piano, and I have 3 brothers, and all of them have always played piano. So I guess there has been a lot of music around me all the time.
That's super cool. And do you still play and you still sing?
Yes, I do. I've actually not been able to play like piano for a while because I've been in Smagen. It's a place in Sweden, and they didn't have a piano, so it was hard. And I I lived in a what is it? It's like a lot of people who live together. Like you don't live in a alone.
Like you're sharing a place, sharing a house with other people.
Yeah, exactly. And we shared a place. So and no one I can't speak. Joel, help me.
There wasn't a piano, so you couldn't play.
Yes. Yeah. There you go. Great.
I want to ask you about your favorite singers or bands or musicians. Do you have any favorite singers?
Oh, that's a good question. I like a Swedish singer.
Okay.
His name is Thomas Stenström. So Thomas Stenström. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like him, and also Benjamin Ingrosso. I think he's from Sweden too.
Have you ever gone to any concerts in Sweden?
Not during Corona, obviously, but I was actually gonna go to Harry Styles' concert. He was gonna come to Sweden, but I actually sold, or I don't have the ticket anymore. But that's only because of Corona. But it's okay.
I'm gonna see Harry Styles.
What?
No way. I think in November he's coming to San Jose, an hour away. Because he put new dates for the US, but there's no new dates for the UK and all that. So I'm gonna go see him. I'm excited. I'll send you pics and videos and
Yes. Oh my god, don't you dare forget. You have to send pictures.
What's your favorite Harry Styles song?
I like Falling.
I knew you were gonna say Falling, because when I asked you that, I just pictured you playing the piano and singing it. I knew you were gonna say Falling.
Oh, that's a good song.
My alarm in the morning is Kiwi. Do you know Kiwi?
Oh, yes. Which one is your favorite?
Oh, that's so hard. I love Falling, but the song Fine Line, which is the last song of the album, I think it's really beautiful. I love that one. I like Cherry. Obviously Sign of the Times is really great too. Yeah. I think he's a great singer. I want to ask you, let's see. I know you came to visit California in 2019. Tell me about, were you just like forcing your parents like, hey, I really want to go and visit my friends? Why did you decide to come back and visit?
Why did I decide to go back? Because I missed everyone, I guess. And they understood that. So I just told them that I missed everyone and that I wanted to visit. And yeah, I don't think there's a lot more to it.
What kind of friends did you visit? Who's everyone that you got to see when you came back?
I got to see Brianna. She was so nice. I got to sleep at her house and everything, and she was so nice during the trip. And she's always nice. She's always been so nice. Brianna's so amazing as a person. Yeah. And I also visited Brenda, and I got to see you and Ruby and my host family. And yeah, it was a long time ago, wasn't it? It was like more than a year ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Would you come back to visit if you had the chance?
Yes, I want to. But there's a lot of places I want to go. So it's difficult to find the time and money to go there. But I want to.
Did you get to visit California at all? Besides like our community, our area, did you get to like travel like maybe like to LA or San Francisco or something like that?
Yeah, I went to LA. And like, did you mean during the year that I was there? Not during the week that I visited.
Yeah, or just in general for your time in California, if you got to do any traveling there.
I went to Point Lobos, Point Lobos,
Yeah.
and San Francisco, and San Jose, and Hawaii. But that's not. Is that it? Yeah, that's the U.S., but it's not California.
Yeah, super cool. Let me ask you, I wanted to kind of learn more about Sweden, about you growing up in Sweden. How's like the school over there? Because I remember you saying you graduated from North County and you said you had to go back to graduate again, right? Explain that to me.
Yep. The year in the U.S. doesn't count for us because I don't really know why, but I think it's not the same. I think that's the reason. It's not the same classes, and this is always so difficult to explain, but we have 3 years in high school, and we start high school when we are 16, I think, 16, 17, yeah, 16, and yeah, so we go for 3 years and then we graduate. And after the first year of college, no, the first year of high school in Sweden, I went to North County, and that year didn't count. So I had 2 more years to go when I went back.
So you graduated, right? Last year, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, last year.
And so what happens now? Do you go to college now?
Yeah, I do. I actually have just gone for one. Is it called one semester?
Yeah.
Like a half a year, not a whole year.
A semester, yeah.
Yeah, I've only been to the university for one semester. Because I was actually going to go to Canada and become a snowboard instructor, yeah. But I couldn't go because of Corona. And instead I went to the University of Lund. So that's like 5 hours away from Stockholm, where I live now. Or, yeah, where my family lives. Mm-hmm. So I live kind of far away, actually. The university is far away.
Yeah. Okay, wait, we gotta go back to snowboarding. Do you like snowboarding?
I love snowboarding.
Oh my god.
It's the best.
Okay, I've been snowboarding twice, and I think it's a lot of fun. Oh my god, I almost died. Okay, the second time, the guy's like, "Do you guys want any helmets?" And we're like, "No." And I hit my head so many times. I broke my ass.
Oh my god, didn't have a helmet.
And the thing is, Lisa, it wasn't fresh snow. It was like hard snow.
Oh my god. Yeah, you could have died. You're stupid.
But I think it's a lot of fun. I could go down that hill without falling. If I take it slow, I think it's a lot of fun. But now I'm at the point where like, oh my god, that's so exhausting. I'm sweating so much. I'd rather just sit down and eat. But
No, you have to do it more. And if you are like high enough, like if you are up in the mountain, it gets colder.
Why a snowboard instructor? Do you enjoy it a lot? And I'm assuming you just want to help people to learn?
Yes. And I want to go to Canada. So I was thinking, what kind of job do I want to do if I go to Canada? And then I thought to myself, snowboarding and Whistler. Whistler is amazing. I want to go there and work. But I'm going to do it in the future when I get the time. But now I don't think I'm going to have the time for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like that you picked like a fun job. I always had these fun jobs that I always wanted to do, and I'm sure I'm gonna do it one day because I just really want to. Like I've always wanted to be a lifeguard, and it just seems fun, and to be in my red swim trunks and with my sunglasses on the beach, looking all hot, like in Miami Beach or something. I've always wanted to be a lifeguard. I always wanted to be a flight attendant. That's probably not gonna work out. I always wanted to be a chef. That's not gonna work out either. and then be a
Why? Do it.
and then be a singer. Be a singer, either like I don't know, like on a stage on Broadway, or maybe a background singer. Something with singing. That's been my dream. I always wanted to do. So I like that you picked something fun and you kind of made time for it at some point in the future. Yeah.
Yes, like we have our whole lives to work as like
Right.
to work as thing, and when we get kids and have a family, that's gonna. It feels like we're gonna be more stuck in the future, and now we're young and free, and we get to do what we want to do.
You're right. What do I want to ask you now? Oh, I want to ask you your favorite food from Sweden.
Oh, my favorite food. I like fish. Salmon.
Mm.
I like salmon with potatoes.
Mm.
And yeah.
Is the seafood way better there? Did you get to try seafood here?
Yeah, but I like the seafood at Monterey. In Monterey, the restaurants there.
Yeah.
But there's something with Swedish food. If you go here, you're gonna understand. Like it's a different kind of taste to it.
Yeah. I also wanted to ask you about the genetics of your family, because not only are you like super beautiful, but I've seen like your friends, I've seen your family members. Everyone is so good looking, and you've mentioned to me a few times how people there are just really good looking. Is that really the case? Like for your family and everyone else, everyone is just so like beautiful and charming, I guess.
Oh my god. No, Joel, that's not a question.
It's a question that I want answered. Because I might need to move over there if that's the case.
Well, come. You're welcome here. You can live over here, actually. But actually, like the guys here, I would say they are like super, super good looking. I think they are. Yeah.
The girls too.
Yeah, of course, the girls too.
Before we finish up, this is the time where I usually ask my guests if you have any questions for me that you want me to answer. Anything at all.
Oh my god, okay. What university does you go to? My English is good. Okay, what university do you go to? That's my question.
University I go to. I was going to community college for 3 years, just doing general education classes and figuring out what I wanted to do and picking out a major. So I was at MPC for 3 years, and then I just graduated from there. I got my associates for transfer for psychology, and now my new university is going to be CSUMB, which is still very close to home. I was planning. I don't know if I wanted to go to like a far school, like in San Jose or San Francisco, or down south in LA, because I had a lot of options. But I didn't really like want to leave. It wasn't something that was catching my attention to just leave far away. So I'm still close to home, and I'm gonna be at CSUMB for like maybe 2 or 3 years to get my bachelor's in psychology. So that's my university right now, and yeah. But a lot of people get very lost throughout college and get very confused with what they want to do and stuff, because a lot of people realize that you don't really need to go to college to have a career, and sometimes you could just make it on your own without going to college. So a lot of people like take a semester off to think about it, or a whole year off. So I've definitely had those thoughts too. Yeah.
That's good. And if you had like the opportunity, what place would you go to? Like one specific destination, like in the whole world. Which country or which city?
Just one?
Yes.
Okay. If I were to pick one, you're killing me. I think I've always wanted to go to Paris. That's always been number one for me. Paris, France. I feel like if I go there, then I'd be good. But there's obviously so many places I want to visit. but Paris would be number one. It's just so I've seen it in movies since I was a kid and pictures, and it's just so beautiful. Have you been to Paris?
Yes, I've been there.
Oh.
It's beautiful, but the people there are actually kind of
Mean?
mean. Yes, they are.
Oh wow. Like how so?
I don't know. It's just I think it's the way they are. Maybe it's not that they are mean, but they have a specific attitude. I don't know. If you are to order there, like order a sandwich, you kind of have to do it in French because they hate to speak English, I think. So, but I can actually speak French a bit, so it's okay. But still, it's not that hard to speak English.
I know a little bit of French too because I learned the song La Vie en Rose. So those are the only French words that I know.
That's funny.
What else?
French is beautiful.
What else did you do in Paris though? Like the typical stuff, like you saw the Eiffel Tower. Did you go to any museums at all?
No, I was just a kid. I was maybe like 12 years old. We went to Disneyland
Oh, cool.
and in the Eiffel Tower, and yeah, I don't remember. I think that's it. But yeah, you should go there.
Do you have one more question at all before we finish up?
Oh, I should have thought about this before. It's so hard to come up with questions now.
Well, I just want to say the fact that you took the time to come on really means the world to me. You're the farthest guest I've had. And even you were like self-conscious about your English. You did a great job. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. But yeah, I tried my best, and I appreciate that you asked me. It's it made me really happy.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we should catch up more.
Yeah, I was just about to tell you that we have to start texting more and catching up and maybe see each other in the future. But yeah, I wanted to have you on just because I wanted to catch up. I want to see how your life was doing, and it'd be a cool moment just to talk face to face and for you to be on the podcast and you could share it with your family and friends and people here. They're going to be so excited to listen and see how your life has been.
Yeah. Oh, makes me really happy.
Okay, well, let's finish up here. Thank you guys so much for listening to my podcast episode. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Love you.